Hello, and welcome to this lesson of Intro to Archicad and the first lesson. And we're going to talk about BIM, VDC, and Archicad Basics. So this is the introduction to Archicad and Building Information Modeling, otherwise known as BIM, Virtual Design and Construction, also known as VDC. My name is Willard Williams. I am a registered architect, and I will be providing you these lessons, and I hope that you have an enjoyable time, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or issues. So let's get started. What is BIM or VDC? Building Information Modeling. Building Information Modeling model is a digital representation of physical functional characteristics of a facility. As such, it serves as a shared knowledge resource for information about a facility, forming a reliable basis for decisions during its life cycle from inception onward. Who does VDC and BIM apply to? So we have the designers. As designers, we're responsible for collecting and accurately presenting various pieces of information, and BIM allows for this process to take place because it contains various data sets that typically aren't co-located. And so this information that is co-located, we gather from various sources. It is represented in many different ways. So you can have data that's from specifications, but you can also have data that's about size and weight that can be represented in multiple different ways. Either a number, or it can be a calculation that helps to provide you information about the building. And ultimately, this allows you to better predict the outcome of the building, the cost, and various other factors. What is BIM? BIM, the building blocks of BIM, you can think of BIM as kind of the letters in a word, and the words within a book form a story. So BIM is a collection of information that can be represented as objects, schedules, lists, drawings, and models. You can think of these elements as individual letters. So if you just take a higher level kind of abstract understanding of what BIM is, it really is just the building blocks of, it's made of building blocks that form a story. So BIM is a representation of all these various pieces of information together as one file. You can think of BIM as a book, which is comprised of words formed by letters. So within that data, the data is contained within a BIM can range from descriptions of objects, their size, material compositions, and cost and quantity. Parametric. So this is a key feature with building information models, is that they are fundamentally parametric objects or parametric data sets. The information contained within a BIM is dynamic, meaning that you can alter it in various locations and have it change in various locations. So basically, if you update the size, it's not just going to update in a two-dimensional space, but it's also going to update in various other locations so that it's completely accurate all the time, as long as it's parametrically linked to other sets of information. So buildings, BIM allows us to accurately create buildings, understand pieces that will be necessary for the team to fabricate the structure, and procure the systems required for its operation. Construction, BIM is a sophisticated method for designing, constructing, and understanding the built environment. It can be used on structures of any size or complexity. BIM is a pool of information that can be represented as 3D models, as sets of data, which allows for better overall understanding of the project's potential requirements prior to constructing it. BIM is designed to be dynamically connected information. BIM is not just for visualization, but also for extracting data from various elements within a model. BIM is for projects of any size, no matter how big or how small. There is a lot you can do with BIM, not just design, but you can do assessments and various other pieces of information that can be obtained from a BIM, which traditionally couldn't have been obtained very easily. And this is just the beginning. So let's get started with Introduction to ArchiCAD 20 and the User Interface, or UI.